We have all seen the heartwarming stories of humans rescuing animals, whether that's reaching into a shark's mouth to remove hooks or jumping into freezing waters to save some bear cubs. But sometimes, animals are compelled to rush in and save the day. Prepare to be amazed by these astonishing animals who saved humans from imminent danger. Whale saves diver from a shark. Nan Hauser has dedicated her life to protecting whales. But when a humpback whale kept pushing her toward the surface, she was scared and confused. The whale had noticed something Nan had missed, a tiger shark. When Nan saw the shark, she understood the whale was protecting her. Whales have an intrinsic desire to help other animals, and that day, one saved Nan's life. Gorilla saves young boy. In 1996, a young boy fell into the gorilla enclosure at the Brookfield Zoo. Family members and onlookers feared for the boy's life. But Binti Jua, a western lowland gorilla, came to the rescue. She cradled the boy safely in her arms until the paramedics arrived. Her nurturing nature saved the boy from other gorillas who might have been aggressive. Pig saves woman having a heart attack. Pigs are incredibly smart animals, so when Joanne Altman suffered a heart attack, her pet pig Lulu immediately knew something was wrong. Lulu ran outside on the road and oinked until she caught the attention of a passing car. The driver stopped to see why the pig was distressed. Lulu led the man to Joanne, and he called the emergency services immediately. Joanne gave her faithful companion a jelly donut as a reward for saving her life. Chicken saves man from a broken heart. Dave Cox was not in any imminent danger, but after the passing of his beloved dog, he was going through a rough patch. Sammy, the chicken, provided companionship when he desperately needed it. People might not consider chickens to be caring, but Cox disagrees. The pair do everything together, even going on road trips. For anyone who doesn't believe us, just follow the two on Instagram and see for yourself. 3 lions save a girl from kidnappers. In 2005, a 12-year-old girl was kidnapped by 4 men as she made her way back home from school in Ethiopia. A week later, her captors attempted to move her to hide from the police when 3 lions chased them off. The lions stood guard next to the terrified little girl until police arrived. She told the police that even though her captors had beaten her, the lions hadn't harmed her at all. Lions are known as ferocious hunters, but for this 12-year-old girl, they were saviors. Parrot saves a family from fire. At around 4 a.m, Laura Jean and her fiancé were woken up by the loud squawks of their parrot. Pearly, the parrot, was causing quite a commotion. Apparently, a fire had broken out in the laundry room, and Pearly was trying to alert his family. Thanks to the bird, the family was able to get out in time and call the fire department. Sea lion saves man who jumped off bridge. 19-year-old Kevin Hines suffered from severe mental illness. Unable to cope, he tried to take his life by jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge. Miraculously, he survived the jump, but sustained severe injuries. He was desperately trying to stay afloat, and that was when he felt an animal bumping him and helping him swim. A passerby saw the animal, which was a sea lion trying to help Kevin, and rescuers quickly arrived to help. Now Kevin travels the world and educates on suicide prevention. Cat saves woman from heart attack. Animals are very perceptive and can detect danger before it arrives. Although Claire Nelson had been feeling down, she went about her morning routine as usual. Her adopted cat Rusty, however, was behaving strangely. He kept yowling and jumping up on her. He was constantly pawing her chest and legs. Feeling alarmed, she decided to visit the doctor. While at the bus stop, she suffered a heart attack. She believes Rusty knew and was trying to alert her. The awesome pet saved her life. Dolphins protect man from sharks. Adam Walker, a long-distance swimmer, was swimming in the ocean when he was surrounded by a pod of dolphins. He saw a great white shark emerge from the ocean beneath him, but the dolphins prevented it from getting close to Walker. The 10 dolphins swam alongside him until the shark left. Ironically, Adam Walker was swimming to raise money for the whale and dolphin conservation. Seems like the dolphins supported his cause. Cat saves owner from fire. 17-year-old calico Angora cat Mesky pounced on her sleeping owner suddenly. The woman was puzzled by the cat's behavior because that was the first time she had done such a thing. She followed her cat outside and discovered that the house was on fire. The owner and her cat escaped before any damage was done. Because of her heroic act, Meski was inducted into Purina's Hall of Fame. Horse saves old woman. Horses have always been considered noble animals, so it's no surprise that in 1978, on a freezing winter night, a horse named Indian Red saved a life. A 77-year-old woman had tripped and fallen in a ditch covered with snow and mud. The horse stayed by her, stomping his foot and whinnying to get attention. Finally, a passerby saw the situation and was able to help the injured elderly woman to warmth and safety. Dolphin saves boy from drowning. A family in Italy owes Filippo the dolphin a great deal of gratitude. In 2000, the family took a boat trip on the Adriatic Sea. The teenage boy, who didn't know how to swim, fell overboard. The dolphin noticed immediately and pushed the boy to the boat's edge. The father quickly grabbed and pulled his child to safety. World War pigeon. Cher Ami is the most famous pigeon in the world. During the World War, messenger pigeons were used to communicate from the warfront. The group with Cher Ami was taking on heavy fire. The only way out was to call for more troops. Unfortunately, all pigeons were shot down, all except Cher Ami, who lost an eye and a leg but still brought reinforcements. His act of bravery saved 194 lives. Dog saves owner from the snake. Super dog alert. Todd, the golden retriever, certainly is a superhero. He was out with his owner Paula Godwin for a hike when she came across a rattlesnake. Before the snake could strike her leg, Todd jumped between them and was bit instead. He will make a full recovery, but he surely saved Paula's life. Tsunami elephant. In 2004, Amber Owens and her family were enjoying the holiday of a lifetime in Thailand when a tsunami struck. Unaware of the deadly events that were unfolding deep in the ocean, Amber was enjoying a ride on Ning Nong, the baby elephant. Suddenly, Ning Nong ran from the beach just before a huge wave struck. Minutes later, the family saw the horrors unfold from higher ground. The family owes their lives to the quick reactions of the elephant. Leopard versus tiger. Eduardo Cherio broke the cardinal rule of dealing with big cats: never turn your back on them. While he was busy petting some cute lions, a leopard ran towards him and tried to pounce. Fortunately, a tiger saw his approach and quickly jumped up to foil his attack. Eduardo later thanked the tiger for his timely intervention. Beluga whale saves diver. Free diver Yang Yun was taking part in a contest at Polarland in Harbin, China. The prize was a chance to train beluga whales. Competitors had to swim in the freezing 20-foot Arctic pool and stay as long as possible without breathing apparatus. Yun suffered a leg cramp and was unable to swim. Mila, the beluga whale, saw her distress, took her leg in its mouth, and propelled her to the surface. Bomb-sniffing dog. Treo is a war hero. This 9-year-old black Labrador is a bomb-sniffing dog who took on the Taliban. Sent to the Helmand province, Treo found several explosive devices in 2008 in a compound. A month later, he found a roadside explosive device, saving his platoon in the process. His work saved countless lives. For his heroism, he was awarded the Dickin Medal, the animal equivalent of the Medal of Honor. The altruistic nature of all the animals is truly an astonishing sight to behold.